What is up, everybody, and welcome to episode 7 of Weekly Sports News with Georgia Bulldog Will. This video it's been a while since I've made one of these episodes, and I've just thought, you know what, I gotta make another episode. So here I am, episode 7. I'll plan on making I think I'll make episode 8 on Monday. I need to start making myself make every episode on Monday, because that's the best time to do it, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, in this episode I will be discussing how the New York Jets did in the 2022 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Hawks NBA season coming to a conclusion, and the Atlanta Braves, and the Atlanta Braves struggles. I mean, they're not struggles, but it's kind of our April struggles. April was kind of it was an okay month for the Braves, but it could have been better. But you know what? We're just getting started. I mean, we're in the month of May now, but you know what? I'll get to that later in the video. For now, I'm just going to get started with the Jets right now. The Jets, oh my God. I mean, this has got to go down as this is our best draft in a long time. After years and years, and I mean years of bust after bust after bust after bust, we finally have a great draft. I mean, what a great draft for Joe Douglas and the Jets. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm gonna talk about every pick we got. So in the first round, we selected our fourth. It was the fourth pick in the first round. We selected Ahmed Sauce Gardner, a cornerback from Cincinnati. So it was I'm just very glad we got him, because the last time we have not had a good the last good cornerback we had was Darrelle Revis. He was our last really good quarterback. I'm not saying that Sauce Gardner is going to be the next Darrelle Revis, but he's going to be up there, cuz he did really well at Cincinnati. Because because he dominated at college level. He did not allow a touchdown pass in 3 years. More than 1,000 coverage snaps. He's known for his speed. Ran a 4.41 in the 40-yard dash. He's got good man-to-man coverage and good ball skills. Made 9 interceptions. Pretty big dude. 6'3". That's something we need. I think. Yeah, and then the things he needs to work on. He needs to improve. He needs to get bulk. He needs to be bulk is what he needs to be. And cut down on the penalties. He's got 9 over the past 2 years. He played mostly press man in college, so there will be an adjustment to the Jets' zone base. So I guess the Jets last year we played a lot of zone defense. We didn't really play man coverage, so I'm thinking now that we have Sauce Gardner, I think that's going to change. I hope so, because if that's what he's good at, then by gosh, if I were the defensive coordinator, I would start playing man coverage. I would tell the quarterbacks to play man coverage if I was the defensive coordinator of the Jets. I would do that. But I'm so glad we got him, and with him and DJ Reed, we upgraded our cornerback room. So it's good for our cornerbacks. And by the way, this is only the 4th time in the past 20 years that we've drafted a corner in the first round. The others were Darrelle Revis, Kyle Wilson, and D. Milner. So now I move to the next pick. Garrett Wilson, wide receiver from Ohio State. Again, We were thinking about getting Deebo Samuel, but it's like, why are we gonna get Deebo Samuel? We got Garrett Wilson instead of Deebo. He may not be Deebo Samuel, but you know what? I think I'm glad we decided to keep this pick, and we drafted a great wide receiver out of Ohio State. I think he'll provide a good. I think he'll provide a good boost. He's gonna provide a boost. I mean, I think Wilson will do good to help our offense, improve our offense, because I mean, ever since now that Jamison Crowder's gone, who do we get? So we get freaking Garrett Wilson. So we had to get somebody. Well, actually no. Jamison Crowder was a tight end, I think. But anyway, I think I'm glad. I think we needed a wide receiver out there. It's going to improve our offense, And with Zach Wilson throwing it to Garrett Wilson, I think with an improving quarterback and a really talented wide receiver, I think that'll help our offense. But again, that takes a lot more than just a really good wide receiver and an improving quarterback to fix our offense. Well, see, that's where the running game comes in. You know what I'm saying? But he's our first round wide receiver since Santana Moss in 2001. Shout out to Slim Shady Canes in Miami. Now the 26th pick in the first round, Jermaine Johnson II. I am extremely glad that we got him. I mean, I'm glad that he's going to be. We need somebody like him. We need a defensive end. If we want to improve our defensive line, then that's who we need. And I'm so glad we got Jermaine Johnson. We traded up the number 35th pick to get the number 26th pick, so I'm glad we did that. He'll join Carl Lawson and John Franklin Myers, top players in the defensive end rotation. His only year at Florida State, he had 12 sacks and 8 tackles for loss of yards, and both of which led the ACC. He was the ACC Defensive Player of the Year and a team captain. But I think he ran the 40 in 4.58 seconds, which is, for a defensive end, that's pretty fast, I'm thinking. But but he doesn't have the first step explosiveness of some of the top edge rushing prospects. So there's some others. But I'm thinking, he'll be a good fit to our defensive line, and I'm thinking having somebody like him will really help our defense. So I'm glad we got him. Now here's somebody I really liked. I was talking about run game. We got freaking Breece Hall from Iowa State. I mean, when I saw we got him, I was like, that's huge. Because that's huge. Breece Hall? I was talking about run game earlier, and there you go. There's the run game. Breece Hall, man. I mean, rushing for 1,572 yards and 1,472 yards in his last 2 seasons. 41 rushing touchdowns in 2020 and 2021. All I need to say is, hey, he'll be a great fit to our team. Tight end from Ohio State. Yeah, I'm thinking to replace somebody like Crowder, I think that's good that we got him. Instead of getting freaking Evan Neal, well, this is round 4, but instead of getting somebody like Evan Neal, we get Max Mitchell, an offensive tackle from Louisiana. I was like, we do need an offensive tackle. I thought we'd get Evan Neal, but we didn't. But you know what? I'm thinking somebody, and we needed somebody like this because George Fant will be a free agent in 2023. So I'm glad we got him. Michael Clemens, a defensive end from Texas A&M, the 117th pick. I like him. I think I think he'll be good. Again, another great part to our defense. So joining freaking Jermaine Johnson, I think that's a great addition to our defense. So, I mean, holy crap, what a draft for the Jets. So, yeah. Great draft for Joe Douglas and the Jets, and I'm impressed with what I saw, so I'm glad. Anyway, how long did that take? Oh, jeez. Well, I'm gonna go quick here. So the Atlanta Hawks recently, they got knocked out of the playoffs by the Miami Heat. The Heat ended up winning the series 4-1, winning games 1, 2, 4, and 5, which, I mean, we expected it. I'm glad we won Game 3. I knew we'd win a game out of this series, but we lost by 3 points in Game 5, and Trae Young was not performing well. And again, like, it required... The reason why we were within 3 is because all the other guys were stepping up. Because Trae Young's not going to be able to put up 20-plus points every game. He's going to have struggling games. And he had one in Game 5. And then what happened? Our other players stepped up. Like DeAndre Hunter. He stepped up. Freaking... Where's my notes? I need to find this. There it is. Oh, no. There it is. DeAndre Hunter. 35 points. That's Trae Young material right there. That's how you step up. That's what all the other players did. I saw, yeah, Hunter stepped up. When Trae was struggling, Hunter stepped up. And that's what I like to see. I need to see some of that out of the other players next season. You know what I'm saying? We need the other guys to step up. So, I need to see that next season with the Hawks, okay? I need to see that. So, that's all I really got to say about the Hawks. Now, last but not least, the Atlanta Braves. They've been struggling. I mean, they can now have a record of... Their record is now 12-15. They go into a game tomorrow against the Brewers. I mean, winning 2 games against the Mets was good, but you can't... Let me get this straight. You can't win a series... Not just one. You can't win 2 series at home against the National League East rival. You know who those teams were? The Nationals and the Marlins. Where are the Nationals right now? They're dead last. They're way below 500. They haven't been doing well. They haven't been... Well, against us, they did well, because our pitching was struggling. I mean, our pitchers have been struggling a bit. Charlie Morton, have you seen Charlie Morton? He hasn't looked how he looked last year. Ever since he's come back from his leg injury, he hasn't been looking too well. And I get it. We should give him some time, and then he'll get back in the swing of things. I can trust them, but if I don't see any improvement in the pitching staff... By freaking... Well, it's the starting pitchers. Our bullpen is good. We have a really good bullpen. I mean, you have Matzik, Minter, you have you have Jesse Chavez, Spencer Strider, you have Will Smith, you have Colin McHugh, you have all these great pitchers from the bullpen. Darren O'Day. Even we had a guy come up from the minor league named William Woods. First batter in his entire Major League Baseball career, he struck him out. So, the bullpen is great. It's the starting rotation that's struggling. I mean, where's this game against the Mets? The game, Charlie Morton, in the first game of the doubleheader, pitched 5 2/3, allowing 6 hits, 4 runs, walking 3 batters, striking out 3 batters, and his ERA is at a 6.85. Again, there's worse too. A guy who's doing well, Max Fried, in his appearance in the first game of the series against the Mets, pitched 5 innings, right? Yeah, pitched 5 innings. Pitched 5 innings, allowing 4 hits, 2 runs, walking no batters, and striking out 6. ERA goes down to 3. Max is doing good along the starting rotation. But Charlie, he's still sort of struggling. Kyle Wright, he could improve. Well, I mean, actually, he did okay. I mean, he's doing okay. Kyle Wright's doing okay. Bryce Elder, he's doing fine. But I'm just saying, like, this starting rotation's got to improve, if you know what I mean. So, I'm hoping I can see some improvement in the starting rotation very soon. Apologies. Yeah, so the starting rotation, man, it's just like I can see some improvement in the starting rotation, but again, there's still a lot of baseball left to be played. So again, we play the Brewers tomorrow, 3-game series, and then the Red Sox come to town, and then I'll talk about the remaining schedule later time. Anyway, that's gonna do it for episode 7 of Weekly Sports News. Yeah, it's been a while, so I'm glad I got back out there. See y'all later. Go Dogs, go Hawks, and go Braves. And go Jets, too. Absolutely.